you can think whatever you think about this moment. You know, maybe you're thinking that you're in the best state ever of your life, but let's imagine possibly that you would not declare that this right now is the best state of your life. So if this was not the best state of your life, or let's say not the best possible state. So if this is not the best possible state, if there are better possible states to be had, then this moment right now is deficient, isn't it? If there's a better possible state than what you're experiencing right now, then this right now is deficient. That's the magic that we work. We take what is neither good nor bad, and we can spin it in such a way that it can be either, or it appears to be either. Suddenly you've got a problem. Oh, this is not the best possible state. This moment is deficient. I'm deficient. Life is deficient. Somehow deficiency is a characteristic of life. I have to be afraid. I have to be on guard. I have to try hard. But how do you know that it's true? How do you know it's true that there's a better possible state? How do you know it's true this is deficient? Now you could say, well, because I've experienced a better state, or I intuitively know that there's a better state. You can come up with all kinds of things. Some teacher said that it's so. Some scripture said that it's so. I watched a video on YouTube where some AI voiceover told me that it's so. So how do you know, though? How do you know? Slow it down. Can you actually know? Can you actually know that it's true? Can you know that it's true that there's a problem? Some people will really have a strong reaction to this. Just notice if you have a strong reaction. Just notice that. Isn't that interesting? It's just an invitation to inquire, just to notice, just to see what's actually here that you can actually know or say something about. What's the actual experience? What's really happening? Can you know for sure that there's a problem? And does that mean anything? Doesn't mean anything. This is what I'm saying. People will do all kinds of stuff with this. They'll do all kinds of weird things with it. They'll declare that it means things. Oh, it means some people will go a negative route with it. Well, it means that life is empty and meaningless, and so it's just this drab, dull thing forever and ever. It's just going to be this dull, drab thing, empty, pointless. Really? How do you know that? And by the way, it sounds like a problem. But find out if there's a problem. Is there actually a problem? Can you know that there's a problem? So all of these things just end up being the assumptions of problems that then we resist. So it creates all this waste of energy. So waste of your life force, fighting against your own thoughts, basically. And again, people want to give meaning to this. I mean, you're welcome to do it, but is the meaning that you're assigning giving you good results? Are you happy with that or not? And if you're not, then why do it when you have the ability to actually question and observe and find out what's going on? Is it true? And you can discover that you have no proof of a problem. Why would you then assume it to be true when there's no evidence of it? But people will assume that it's true, and then they'll resist it, and then they get upset, and then they want to know why is it that they seem to be unable to succeed in achieving the things that they want. Well, because your energy is consumed by resisting the problems. Enormous amounts of energy consumed by resisting problems of your own invention. Problems that have no substance other than the energy that you invest in resisting them, right? So say, I know it exists because I can feel it. Yes, you can feel it because you're resisting it. If it wasn't real, why would I feel so bad? Well, check it out. But most people still, they won't do this. They won't investigate. They won't question because they'll come up with all kinds of reasons why not. I don't have time. I don't have time. Don't have time. I got to solve the problems of my life. Once I've solved the problems of my life, then I can dedicate myself to more of this kind of inquiry. This is not practical enough. I have to deal with the practical things in my life. And again, how well is that working out for you? I'm asking these, I asked that question, how well is it working out for you? I mean, I'm right there with you. I'm not speaking to you from some kind of pedestal. I'm speaking from experience, and I'm just relaying that to you, that I'm well aware of many of the reasons why a person might reject this invitation. And so far, I haven't found any reason that actually, upon investigation, makes any sense. Because if you insist that you have problems and the way that you've been trying to solve those problems is not working, and those so-called problems are producing for you suffering, then I think it's wise to acknowledge and just tell the truth that your whole life is actually organized around that.